Welcome, welcome. I am Lindsay, your fragrance specialist for this simple virtual party I am going to do. Trying something totally new here, and I'm really excited about it. So grab your favorite beverage, maybe a pen and a piece of paper because you might want to take notes. So let's get started. I am going to start off with our number one product so far that Scentsy is well known for, and this is our Scentsy warmers and wax bars. Scentsy wax is in a little clamshell like this. You get 8 cubes that are already separated for you. You simply just pop them out. You can break them apart. You can use 2 cubes, 1 cube, up to 4 cubes depending on the warmer, so I'm going to show you that. Okay, so this is a good example of our typical warmer here. It has a light bulb. As you can see, I have my hand on it. It is not going to burn. It is warm, like pretty hot warm. So it will startle a kid, but it's not going to burn. As you can see, I could put my finger on the wax. The wax is already dried. So if you look at the bottom of your wax dish, there's going to be a number. You see that number under Scentsy? That is a 4. Turn it around. There we go. Can you see that 4? There you go. That is the recommended most amount of cubes, wax cubes, to put in a Scentsy dish. So each warmer will let you know how many at the most. So we have this typical warmer here, like I mentioned, that comes with a light bulb. This is how it operates, so make sure you have extras. We also have these mini warmers or night lights, if you wish, that go great, in anywhere really. Maybe not high traffic areas, but bathrooms, any small place you want to fragrance. There's an on and off switch button, and these guys take 1 cube of wax. If I can get in there, you can see that. Okay, a lot of people don't know this either. Our plugins for the mini warmers have this feature. See this button here? This is going to turn the prongs any way that your outlet may be positioned. So it works. It works for all the outlets, okay? Another thing to keep in mind is our mini warmers are either glass, which has like this little riveted screw feature. So these products are going to determine, so the base and light bulb will come with your mini warmer that you choose. This is a glass one. If you want it to be like a tabletop warmer, mini warmer, you're going to have to purchase this tabletop base. Now remember, make sure you choose glass if it's a glass. And then you have a warmer that you could put anywhere. These are great for desks and nightstands. Now the difference between ceramic and glass, this one is a ceramic base. See how they have these 2 prongs here? And this is the glass. See the difference? As you can see here, this doesn't have a circle base, so this is a ceramic one. This is another ceramic mini that I have. Another warmer that we have is called an element warmer, where it takes no light bulb. There's just a heating element plate underneath where the wax goes, okay? Obviously this warmer doesn't glow. There's no light. Simple plug in that comes with a switch that all of our warmers do, on and off switch. And yeah, it's pretty simple. This is another example of an element warmer. No light bulb is needed. However, there are lights, decoration lights in this warmer, and there's a heating plate right underneath this dish. Now, I get asked all the time, how do you change your wax and how often? It's going to depend on your living space. Are you cooking a lot? Do you have windows open? All the things. Is there humidity, dry air? It's going to affect your wax. So my recommendation is at least once a week. if not twice a week if you want that really strong, good fragrance all the time. How do you change your wax? We have these amazing cotton cleanups. You simply just stick it in there. I think I have 4 cubes in this one, and it's gonna soak up all the wax. It just takes a couple seconds and voila, you throw this away and you add your new wax. Again, you could put in as many as you want. I do 4 just to do 4. 1 to 2 cubes is probably plenty and all you need. But I love this warmer, it's so pretty. We also have colored light bulbs. So check that out, because if you want this more of a yellow, a red, a green, you could totally do that. So that's our wax and warmers. Let's go on to our next fragrance system. Okay, so next I'm going to show you our diffusers and how easy and very relaxing, I mean that's the way I would describe it, relaxing vibes that our diffusers give off. So if you like to wind down at night or when you're sleeping, we have some great oils for you. So here's a little trick. I'm going to take the cone off and just fill it with water. Filtered water is probably best, but I don't have it right now. So I'm just going to show you how I fill this up. So see that inner line right there? That's where we're going to fill this up. So right about there, and as you can see, I got my finger underneath the hole to trap the water so it doesn't pour out here. Gonna dump it in there. And like I mentioned earlier, we have a ton of oils to choose from. This is, I think, from a previous year, but one of my favorites, real cozy like. You're just gonna put in as much as you like. I know this video is showing a lot of flickering. I know it's so annoying, but I promise you in real life, you will not have all this flickering. So let's put the comb back on, the shade, and let me show you these features. So let's turn it on. You could have high, low, or intermittent for the diffuser. See how that's going already? It's amazing. I currently have this on a candle flicker setting, which is one of my favorites, but let's start all over with this. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna hit it once. There's like a nice, like a night light, glow, I guess you could say. I'm gonna hit it again, that dims it. Hit it again, and that's the candle flicker like. I'm gonna turn this off, hold it in. I'm gonna push the same light button, hold it in, and this is where the colors come on. And as you keep this on the colors, it's just gonna cycle through all of them, okay? If you want to pick a color, just keep hitting that same color button, and you can keep it on whichever color you like. Okay, so another perk is when you get one of our diffusers is you can change the shades. So when we come out with a new shade, you simply can just replace it. So I'm going to just kind of let this circle. Let's get back to the colors here. Circling through the colors. And kind of just put the different shades that I have on here for you. Okay, so our third fragrance system is one that I really like. I love all of them. But this one is really ideal when you have a crazy household, busy household like I do, dogs, kids, high traffic areas especially, and if you don't want any spills, okay? These are our Scentsy air system. This is simply just like a little nightlight plug-in, okay? Just like our mini warmers, again, you can turn the prongs any way you need to, and they take pods, not wax. Miles is going to show you too. Yeah. Now there's a little fan down here, and when you turn it on, it's going to blow the fragrance from the pods into your air. As you can see, I had 2 in here. You can do 1 or you can do 2. This is by our front door, and I just want that fragrance to really take off. And that's it. And this guy is called the Quad. He takes 4 pods, and let me tell you, the scent throw on this thing is quite amazing. Here's the power button. We have a fan mode, so you can do light, medium, high. You can set a timer for 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours if you wish. And there's also a light setting, just like on our diffusers for this guy too. And it will circle through colors. Put that on and let the fragrance take over. It's incredible, the scent throw on this. We also have several different designs and a little tabletop Scentsy air that takes the pods as well. Comes with a USB cord that you can plug into anywhere in your car. I'm able to fit one of these in my car. Cup holder, or if you have like a little cubby. USB, and there is a on and off switch right there. Okay, and this is called the Scentsy Air Go. I have one in my car. As you can see, it is a little slimmer than this guy here, Scentsy Air. It's a big difference. You're gonna get a USB cord as well with this guy. The difference with this one is you have different settings. So this is taking the top off, that's turning it off, and that's a low setting and a high setting right there, okay? Okay, so we're gonna twist this off. As you can see, the USB cord's in there. And then that fan is on the bottom there. This is what our pods look like when they arrive. So you're gonna get 2 of the same scent in a pack. And you simply take them out. No spill, no wax, no oils, no cleanup. You're gonna plop it in, and then you line up the top. Boom. You could also use batteries for this guy. And last but not least, we have an air purifier that throws scent. Yes, throws scent. We have a HEPA filter in here that is sucking up all the bad stuff, and good scent coming out on the top. As I put my hand up here, I can feel a nice breeze. So let me show you this guy here. And we're going to turn it off. We're going to turn it on. There is a timer right here, timer button, 2, 4, and 8, depending how long you want it to run. There are different fan settings if you want it to like suck in, you know, maybe some bad smell or whatever. You hear that? Turn it off. This will turn off your light. The top here is where the scent pods go. Pretty simple. And I turn this guy off, flip them around, and this is where the filter is. Let's just check out this guy so far. This one's fairly new, I just put in, so that's what the filter looks like. Now let's talk about some unplugged options here. I keep one in my purse and one of these in my car. These are our room sprays, and although they are quite powerful, they're great when you go into public restrooms. Or if, I don't know, maybe a kid or a dog gets sick in the car and you need a fragrance booster. But I love these. They're so small, as you can see, and they're just an amazing fragrance booster, and they're great for the bathroom too. So, got the room spray. Some other car options are our scent circles. They come in a 3-pack of your choice of scent, and yeah, I like these in my car because you can change them out with all the scents that we have. And we have scent packs. Scent packs go into our buddies as well. Let's see here. Let me grab a buddy. I grabbed Stitch real quick here. He has his own scent, but that's what you do with the packs for our buddies. They're made really well. So let's move into the kids section here. Buddy, cuddly, they're warm. I mean, we also have Buddy scented clips. So these are pre-scented. They have a scent somewhere. It's probably in, is it, it's not stupid, Woodstock's head here. And there's a little clip that you can put anywhere. Your backpack, purse, car, diaper, bag, all the things. I had him right up here. But yeah, these are our Buddy clips. We also have heated warming buddies, I believe they're called. This guy unfortunately is sold out at the moment. Hopefully he returns, but he's got those weighted beads right here that heat up in the microwave. And he does take a scent pack, but make sure you don't have the scent pack on or in him while you're warming him up. So take that out, and he warms up quite nicely. All right, moving back to our unplugged stuff, but you can't really travel with this in your car. This is great for a desk, a nightstand, shelf, wherever you want to put it. Our fragrance flowers. It's, I guess you call it like a diffuser, where it soaks up all the oil into this reed and it puts out the scent. This one's a colored one, as you can see. But I love these. They're a great gift idea too. They're going to come in 2 little boxes. One with the oil, okay, one with the oil in there, and then the other one will have the flower reed. Okay, we have a cleaning line. Everything works really well and of course smells amazing. One thing I want to point out is this all-purpose cleaner. I use this thing everywhere, from the kitchen to the bathrooms to marks on the walls to even carpet stains. This bottle is a concentrate, and it makes, I believe, 6 of these 16-ounce bottles. So you pour just a little bit amount in there, and the rest is water. Next we have is Counter Clean. Again, works very, very well. Cuts grease very well. I have done some demos on my channel, on my YouTube channel, if you want to check them out. And of course, smells amazing. This stuff works great in the oven. Cleans the oven really well too. And then we have a bathroom cleaner that foams. I'm going to do a little spray here so you could just see the foam there. Again, it works well. This cuts soap scum pretty well. And I kind of spray it like around the toilet. If you have boys, the floor of the toilet, let it sit, and it kind of, soaks everything up, and you just wipe. And next we have swipes. I love these. These are a huge, huge staple in this house for sure. But they're just, pre-soaked cleaning cloths. They work really well for all the things. I've done these on carpet as well. Like, I'll just show you here, even on stainless steel, you can see fingerprints, marks. I mean, look how well it cleans. I keep these in my car as well with kids. And if you go to the grocery store and your hands are icky from touching meat and who knows what, the handlebars on the carts, these are just great cleaners. Look at that. All right, let's talk about laundry. We have Scentsy Suds, which is a pre-measurement sheet of laundry detergent. If you have a big or large load, you're going to use both of these. Small load, just tear it in half. I always have large loads with the big family. Scentsy Suds, and we also have laundry liquid. I'll get this depending on the scent, but I do prefer the suds better. Washer whiffs, a must when it comes to doing laundry, and a huge game changer. These are pre-fragrance salts. You just need a scoop with a large load, sprinkle them in, and the fragrance will last a very long time. In one of our moves, our goods were put into storage for 2 weeks. After unboxing our linens and clothes, they smelled amazing. So definitely a must for laundry. You can still use washer whiffs with any other detergent. Now for the dryer, I still use regular dryer sheets. I'm not a fan of Scentsy's dryer sheets. They don't get that static out. I'm a huge advocate for no static in my clothes. We do have dryer discs. They do not take the static out, but it's another great fragrant booster. So if you have kids, sweaty boys, gym clothes, husband's work clothes, you just toss those in and start the dryer. And we also have Scentsy Fresh for the areas that are hard to clean. I use it on our bed, carpet, stairs, blankets, curtains, and dog beds. Works very well. All right, so I've burned this baby, Scentsy's new candle, coming out the 1st of September. We're getting cider mill and pumpkin roll scents. I burnt this for a couple of nights in a row. Actually, I think there was one night I didn't, but 3-4 nights I burned this for a couple hours. And as you can see, it is burning pretty evenly. I'm not sure why this side, I mean, it was bigger. I probably just need to have it on or burning longer to burn like perfectly evenly. So as it lights, you could see from previous videos, 2 little circles form and then it kind of grows. So that's what we got. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's probably like one of the best candles I've seriously have lit. I usually buy the candles like in the craft stores, like at Michael's, with the lid, and they don't burn as evenly as this.